welcome back to Rod Reacts. Rod Reacts, everything in India. Hopefully you're having a good day, a positive day. Let me know down below how you're doing. Here in the United States, where I'm from, it's Independence Day. This is the day we got our independence, so it's a special day. But for now, we're going to check out a video about Tamil culture. Is Tamil culture being wiped out? That's the question. That's the question of the day. Is it? I don't know. I don't know because I'm too ignorant to the subject, but we're going to check this video out, see what the man has to say. Let's see if we agree, disagree. Let's see what we can learn. Let's see what we can learn, because I don't want any culture wiped out, because I've done some reactions on Tamil culture and it seems like a really great ancient culture that was important to the world, still is important today. So let's check it out and let's see what he's got to say.
This land, particularly Tamil Nadu, has been a land of devotion. The biggest names in Tamil Nadu are the great sages, saints and seers and siddhas, the Nayanmars, the Alvars, Avvayar, many others. We count our history with sages and saints, not just with achievements of the kings.
Wow, yeah.
In this land of devotion, where devotion is the core, the heart of Tamil Nadu is devotion. In this land, many immensely beautiful temples were created.
I know I've done some videos on some of these temples, and they are so gorgeous, so beautiful, and so important to the world history.
Built the temple. We ourselves lived in shacks, small huts. It didn't matter, but a grand temple. Right now the problem is, I've been talking to so many people, if you say temple, they say revenue. It's very appropriate, because when East India Company took over the temples, they put the temples in the revenue department, most appropriate. Because they didn't come here out of their love…
No, they didn't.
For the deities for which we were willing to shed our life. They came here…
Greed.
Because of the revenue, the wealth, the gold, the diamonds, the land.
Damn! The East British Company, damn them! Where would India be without, if they would have never came? There's no telling where it would have been. There's no telling where the Tamil people would be, because like he said, Tamil people were rich back then, and the British came and looted it. And all the Tamil people want to do is share their culture. Share it. Share their heritage. Share what they believed in. And that's not what the British came for. That's not what the British was involved in. The British was super greedy back then.
Not love, not devotion, greed is the ruling force.
Greed.
Now we are still talking the same thing. If you say temple, you say revenue. If I say Kaveri, people say revenue. What about the revenue? I know I shouldn't be speaking this language, but because so many people are not getting it, I'm saying this, please listen. If I say your mother, will you say revenue? If I say your wife, will you say revenue? If I say your children, will you say revenue?
No.
Then why is it when we say
no.
temple, you're saying revenue?
Right. It's supposed to be more important things about it.
It's shameful that we are talking about temples as revenue. It's not about revenue. It's not about land. Today when I say these temples should be in the hands of the devotees, some people say, why can't we take over the churches? Why can't we take over the mosques? Why can't we take over the Jain temples, Gurudwaras? No, you should not touch the mosque, you should not touch the church, you should not touch the Gurudwara or the Jain temple.
Don't touch any of it.
Because there is one injustice. You don't have to multiply that. Instead of solving the problem, you want to multiply the problem.
Never a good
Nobody
thing.
has any right to take anybody's place of worship, whoever they are, whatever they believe in. If it means something to them, it means something to them, that's all.
I agree with that. I totally 100% agree with that.
But in Tamil Nadu, 87% of the population, their places of worship, unfortunately, is in the hands of the government by default, not by intent, because the East India Company did it. What I am saying is, I'm talking about the fundamental rights of the citizens of India, and I'm talking about secularism, because in my understanding, to be secular means religion does not mess with the government does not mess with the religion. That's my idea of secularism. We must understand this. There's a profound science as to how these temples are built and above all, how they're consecrated.
Right.
Here in Tamil Nadu, we have temples which have been
They are so
consecrated
sacred.
by Agastya Muni, by Patanjali Maharishi, and many other sages and saints, particularly the Nine Mars. People think if they take a broom and sweep it, they're managing the temple. People think if they do two pujas, they're managing the temple. No, that is not the management of temple. There is much more intricate science involved in this. It is very important. This is in the hands of the devotees. It is very important that all of you should stand up to make this happen. It bleeds my heart to see that such great effort of the past, such sciences, such tremendous well-being that it brought to this culture, which left us in prosperity, that left us in various levels of scientific development, and above all, a culture which lived exuberantly. Today, we are in a process of decay. The UNESCO, oh, look at these guys, they've all come prepared. Okay. Okay.
Is that talking about saving the temples, I'm guessing? Save the soul of the Tamil culture. Absolutely.
I want everybody to see this, wherever you are in this country. This is what people feel, the soul of Tamil Nadu. This is how they feel. We are not protesters, we are not agitators.
They want their voice heard. They want to speak out, and this is a peaceful way to speak out and say, save our culture. Temples are part of the culture, they're part of us, they're part of who we are, they're part of our heritage, our history, and they're part of what we believe in, and they should not be controlled by the government. They shouldn't be controlled by anybody. They're there to be worshipped at and remembered, and all those fine things that these temples were made of, and it's deep part of Tamil culture. So yes, I agree with the message that's being spoken. I agree with the signs that are being made. I agree with the unity that's being shown in the video, because when you unite, you are heard. You have to unite to be heard. You can't be separated and not be heard. You just won't be heard if you're separated. You got to unite, like this video shows.
We are not protesters, we are not agitators, we are anguished, we are pained. So all these people who are raising their support with these banners, these are not agitators. We will not block roads, we will not block trains, we will not cause inconvenience to others. But as responsible citizens of this state, when the state is going for election, we are expressing our anguish. Please listen. Every one of you who's standing for election, please listen.
Absolutely, that was the mission, that is the goal, that is what it is. They want to peacefully be heard, and it's a good way to be heard is through videos like this, spreading it, even though I can't possibly fully understand, even reaction videos to stuff like this spreads it. It spreads the word, and it's a good way to spread it. And I don't want to see cultures wiped out for greed reasons. It's just the evil of this world. It's an evil that's been in this world for a very long time. Cultures being wiped out because of greed. Greed is such a evil thing, and greed is easily seeps in our soul if we let it. So we got to push it back. But anyway, hopefully you like my thoughts, my reactions. That's what I'm thinking. What are you thinking? Do you agree with me? Disagree? Do you agree with the video? Do you disagree? I don't know unless you tell me. So definitely comment down below and let me know what you're thinking. And hopefully you're having a nice, peaceful, positive energy day. And I'll see you next time. Spread the peace.